I want to talk a moment about Canada. I want to make it clear, I love Canada. I visited Canada several times, many times. It is breathtakingly beautiful. And the people of Canada are just terrific. They're hardworking. They're very pleasant. They're fun-loving once you get to know them. The United States of America and Canada have been friends and allies for decades. We're neighbors. We share a 5,525-mile border. I'm proud of that. We share history. We share values. We maintain long-standing mutual security commitments. We're both members of NATO. Canada and America are members of the binational North American Aerospace Defense Command. You probably know that as NORAD. It's more than just security commitments, though. It's more than just business. We're friends, and I'm proud of that. I remember on 9/11, who will ever be able to forget 9/11? U.S. airspace was shut down. The people of Canada stepped right up to the plate. They immediately implemented Operation Yellow Ribbon. They opened their airports. The Canadians opened their homes. The Canadians opened their hearts to 33,000 Americans who were stranded. There's a little town in Newfoundland called Gander. I remember this too. Gander has 10,000 people, but they welcomed thousands of American passengers. They fed them. They sheltered them. They comforted our American citizens. They gave them a little bit of peace at a scary time for America and the world. There was no hesitation by the people of Canada. It was only humanity. I'll never forget that. I remember after Hurricane Katrina, which hit my state, it destroyed southeast Louisiana. New Orleans, yes, but many other parts of my state as well, and Mississippi. Canada was the very first country, and the people of Canada were the very first people to send disaster relief. Their program was called Operation Unison. Their military ship sailed south to help us in Louisiana. They sent 1,000 people and a lot of supplies. And you know what? The good people of Canada did the same thing when we had the horrible fires in California. Here's my point. I don't want to be at war with Canada. I don't want to have a trade war with Canada. I want us to continue to be friends. In 2024, the United States sold to the people of Canada about $350 billion in goods. It's a lot of goods, $350 billion. Canada sold Canadian goods to the United States in the amount of $412 billion. So there's what we call a trade deficit of $63 billion. And then you drill a little deeper and you realize that the U.S. economy is 10 times bigger than the Canadian economy. And the population of the United States of America is 8 times bigger than the population of Canada. Canada has 41 million people. America has 340 million. So you step back for a second and you go, Now, the United States is 8 times bigger, and our economy is 10 times larger than Canada's. But yet Canada is selling more of its goods into the United States than the United States is selling into Canada. Any fair-minded person would have to conclude, Mr. President, that it's because of tariffs. It's because the Canadian tariffs on American goods are higher than the American tariffs on Canadian goods. And that's what the dispute is all about. I made this suggestion to the new Prime Minister of Canada the other day, Prime Minister Carney. I'm going to make it again. And I hope this time he'll take it more seriously. Remember, if you want to be taken seriously, you have to act seriously. If you want respect, you have to act respectfully. Prime Minister Carney, you say that President Trump is not a fair trader. And I understand your point of view. I don't agree with you, but I understand your point of view. You've got to stand up for your people. If Prime Minister Carney, if you believe in free trade, then here's what you do. Make this offer today. Offer to go to 0 tariffs in Canada on American goods. No tariffs. None. 0. Zilch. Nada. And challenge America to remove all of our tariffs on Canada. So the people of Canada can sell their goods to Americans without a tariff, and the people of America can sell their goods to our friends in Canada without a tariff. 0 tariffs. Let Canadian businesses and American businesses compete. Competition makes all of us better. That's one of the shared values that we have with our friends in Canada. Let American businesses and Canadian businesses go at it in a friendly, competitive way, and may the best price and the best product win. That's fair trade. That's free trade. And if Prime Minister Carney, if he wants fair trade and free trade, he will make that offer. And I don't speak for President Trump, but I'll certainly encourage President Trump to accept that offer, and I think he will. There's a way to stop this trade war. It's just to remove the tariffs on both sides. Remember what Mama Gump said? Stupid is as stupid does. Let's don't be stupid. Let's don't have a trade war. Let's continue to be friends. Let's get rid of these tariffs.